The previous government was apparently planning to ramp up the laws against crossbow ownership to at least make it something that should be registered. And the recent tragedy of the death of Carol Hunt, her two daughters, in a crossbow attack has clearly reignited that debate about the regulation of crossbows. And the Home Secretary, Yvette Cooper, is apparently considering whether stricter laws are necessary following a call for evidence launched earlier this year by the previous government. And this call was prompted by a series of crossbow-related incidents, including the 2018 murder of Shane Gilmer. At the moment, anybody over the age of 18 can legally purchase and own a crossbow in the UK. However, this incident where Carl Clifford has been taken in for questioning, allegedly for using a crossbow in the fatal attack against the Hunts, has rightly led to renewed calls for tougher regulations, and these could potentially include a licensing scheme similar to that for shotguns, which would involve police checks, more stringent controls on ownership and use, though of course almost anything can become a weapon in the wrong hands. The Home Office is urgently reviewing the findings from the call for evidence, and the Home Secretary is expected to make a decision soon, and the outcome may involve legislative changes aimed at enhancing public safety. But, archery, of which the crossbow is a subset, has a guide for safety. And so, for example, if you want to do archery in your own back garden, there are ways to make sure your garden is safe. The law doesn't prohibit people practicing archery on our own property, but we may fall foul of the Civil Liberties Act if we do so unsafely. And the crossbow is a significantly more dangerous weapon, and I think it needs significantly more checks and care. And I don't really understand why anybody would want to buy or use a crossbow. You can't use it in hunting. It's not really a recognised sport, unlike archery. And it's simply an intimidating article. There may be instances where you might want to license it for use in filming or recreational reenactment of historical events, but I don't see any purpose for it beyond that, except for something which is malign. I would love to know if anybody has anything to say for the crossbow. Please leave your comments below. I know crossbow murder incidents are rare, but there have been 10 or so in the last 10 years, and it's clear that when used as a weapon, crossbows pose a significant and a growing threat, and they need to be controlled.